Oi boys, welcome to another video on the channel. We are back with our boys, the St. George Illawarra Dragons playthrough Season 2. Now we are taking on the Broncos here, who have a pretty stacked squad. You saw Latrell Mitchell, every second year I should say, he's signed to a different team. We should have realistic signings for our next career mode. Someone from Discord is helping me out with that. I just haven't been on in a minute. As for our side, it'll be the same throughout. We'll make changes in different halves though, and just try out players in different positions, like Lomax at fullback. So it should be pretty cruisy with the players we got. No big men. I mean, the biggest big man we have is Ruben Cotter, I believe. Speaking of, we do put him in space here. But yeah, if those tries don't pop off, the clean ones, expect us to run it on the last and just pretty much try and put players in space. If you put them in space, we should be Gucci, especially players like Hynes, Ramsey, Sloan. A couple more plays here. We go to Hunt. Couldn't get the pass away. Last play. Super short. And there we go. There's your first point of the match. Super simple. Oh, that's a beauty for a first kick. By and by for sure. These little 3-minute halves. Bud, straight through. But yeah, it's kind of cheesy, but it's the Nines, you know? It's the only time we can really get away with those types of plays. There's no one outside here. We will get it back. A little bit of luck there. I've been going through people's lineups, and seems like the consensus is Nicho to 7 and Ben Hunt to 9. The interesting thing is the impact. A lot of people have Jacob Little as 14. They want the 9, the 2 hooker rotation, which is interesting. And Bud Sullivan seems to be the odd one out. No pun intended. Shout out to the OGs who know that reference, as we run it again on the last, and just a couple of simple passes will put us over in the corner. You'll notice too, we won't be doing like cinematic replays and that for the Nines. All the quality editing will be back for regular season. Quick look, see if there's anyone new here. I'm seeing the same as current day here. Tuponua, Brandon Smith, we got Radley, Lodge, Manu, Warrior Hargreaves even, and Nathan Brown. So yeah, pretty much similar to current day. Oh boys, how about that Dragons game this past weekend? Those dud calls, how terrible has the officiating been this season? Whenever we're going through like a playthrough during the regular season, I tend to root for the team that we're playing as. And I've got to say, I was rooting for the Dragons as they give a penalty away here. I will have one crack, kick it to the sideline. But yeah, I was pulling for the Dragons against the Eels, even though we officially tipped the Eels to win it. And you know, despite the trash bunker core that changed the momentum for the Dragons. Actually, hang on a sec, we'll try and get over here. Quick little draw and pass, and just like that, we open the scoring in the 9th minute. Surprisingly, most of the lineups I saw, they had Amone at 6 still. So back to that Dragons versus Eels game. You know, despite the dud call that ultimately changed the momentum of the game, and we're talking about that try saver from Clint Gutherson where they ruled that he didn't play at the ball, which is complete BS. Go back and watch the clip if you haven't seen it. The Dragons still, they kind of threw in the second half just a little bit of, actually a lot of ill discipline and unforced turnovers as we find support back on the inside. This is Jack Bird. Loving the space in the 9s, man. It's fun as just chucking it around. Oof, thought we missed that. Can we go back-to-back games, keeping them scoreless? That'd be a nice little feat, little challenge. as the Chooks get a quick play the ball. There's a bit of footwork there from Daniel Dubois. Through the middle. Oh, he runs straight past and we tackle bloody Casper. Thin air. It actually looked like we tried to tackle the goalpost pads. It's Brandon Smith that got over. And there's a little bit of time left. That's like a set. A set each. Maybe 2. Hectic cheese. That's a bit of BS. He picks up man of the match, but that's it for pool games. We're going to wrap it up there. We should be able to finish off the 9s in the next video, but if we make it to finals, or the final, we'll make that its own video and bump up the minutes. But yeah, as always, if you did enjoy that, be sure to find and show the like button. And for more rugby league related content or content in general, go ahead and drop your boy a cheeky sub. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later.